So in the mornings, I'll generally get up an hour or so before we need to leave, just to make sure I got time to eat breakfast, get myself sort of settled in. So wake up around 7, then I'll jump downstairs, get myself some breakfast, have a coffee. Breakfast normally consists of like yogurt, a bit of protein mixed in there, oats, peanut butter, some berries from last night. All of this we made the night before, so it means I can come down, I can eat straight away, and I don't have to start prepping things and making sure everything's ready. Again, we arrive sort of an hour or so before the warm-up, so we have time to prep, get ready, like to work out any sort of niggles, just more individual prep to get the body ready and get the body sort of going. Today though, everyone's least favourite day, 16 pitch lengths, our fitness test. Target's around 520, PB's about 516, 518, so that's what I was aiming for today. Didn't hit 520, came in at 526. Really good shift from the lads. I think the quickest came out at 4:49.
523, 526.
For anyone that's done fitness testing, I'm sure you'd agree on this. I'd actually find that the few days before, or the sort of an hour before the actual fitness test, is the worst part of it. The dread of what comes with it compared to the actual test is completely different. Once you're doing the test, it's fine. Well, it's not fine, it's not particularly enjoyable. I think part of that comes because you know you're pushing your body as hard as it can go. Like you're taking it to quite a dark place. Picking up the stick maybe 15, 20 minutes after and doing the session, it feels like I'm wielding a sledgehammer. Then we're out onto the pitch, bit of a lighter session, working on receiving areas in the zone, receiving facing forward, like linking up with other players and other forwards inside the circle, mixed in with a little bit of shooting, some goal scoring as well. Then it's into nutrition meeting, talking about fueling for games and trainings, how we can improve that, time the fueling right, making sure we get enough carbs in so that we're not running out of fuel by the end of the game. Then 3 o'clock we're into the gym. It's a circuit today. Our gym sessions vary throughout the week. Today was a power circuit, so working the whole body. And yeah, to finish off the day, I'll make sure even me as well have some carbs in so I can fuel for tomorrow, so I'm not worried about loading it all into breakfast as well. So the time right now is 6:47. First thing today we've got a video at 9, but it takes us sort of an hour or so to get in, so you don't really want to risk being late. Like this sort of early, it's kind of hard to get some food down you as well. Today looks like video session 9 till 9:30, then physical prep 9:45 till 10, pitch session 10 till 12, a culture meeting from 1:30 till 2:30. In the pitch session, starts off technical, so working on individual skills, into a bit of goal scoring and 1v1 defending. From there, a bit of a counter attack, counter defence, and then some small sided games. Personally, my 1v1 defence is something I really want to start working on as well. You have to be good at defending, because at the end of the day, you'd rather tackle them up in their half than have to run all the way back. Win the ball in your own half and then run forward again. That's the plan for today.
Whole TC phase worked really well done. They deserve to get in. We're looking forward to having you now with us full time.
Danny, to me! Good, Stu! Hold your left turn off your back, please! Thanks, mate. Left shoulder, just stay side on, son. You're all good there. That's you. Yeah, right, to me! Well done. Hold straight, I'll go for it.
Tomorrow we've got a big session, we call it a complete session. It's effectively a chance for us to practice gameplay. It's a tough session on the legs, tough session on the body. So what I generally do is I'll have quite a big meal in the evening before. To run through today in a bit more detail as well. 9 AM we had a video session, looking at areas that we can improve, also looking at areas that we've done really well as well. So how can we keep those standards, how can we keep those behaviours going? Look at the defensive side of things as well, so what led to goals in training, how can we stop that? It's an easy way for us to look into more detail. Like in your head you might remember it much differently to how it actually played out on the pitch. So it's a good chance to be able to watch it all back and go through it, and we have conversations as well, discussions around it. We're always able to watch back the sessions. They come up pretty much straight away post training. Like the video analysis guys that we have are unbelievable. They code it so everything's clipped, and we can look through and we can scan and we can find the bits that we actually need. Last night I was asleep at 10:30. I was absolutely shattered. So I imagine tonight will be pretty similar. 10:30 and I'll be out. See you tomorrow. So our compete sessions, 11v11, chance to practice gameplay, game intensity, game tactics, and I can tell you from it, I am absolutely cooked. My calves at the moment are clinging on by a thread. This afternoon, had some Pilates to do. You might say, honestly, that's for old people, but it has worked wonders. So yeah, honestly, don't knock it till you try it. Running off the day, some gym sessions slightly lighter than what we did on Monday and what we're going to be doing on Friday as well. Some eccentric work and also a bit of injury prevention that I had to try so hard when I got back, not to have a nap, just so I could sleep better tonight. Blackout curtains though, working absolute wonders. Tomorrow's a rest day, probably have a bit of a lie-in. Yeah, and then we'll run through sort of what I get up to tomorrow, how sort of make myself feel better for the session on Friday. If I'm being honest, a lot of it revolves around just relaxing on the sofa, bit of foam rolling. Thoughts on today as well. I thought I had a good session, got on the ball quite a bit. That's as much of the mental game as it is physical as well, making sure you get your tactics right. Like one error can lead to a goal, and that's happened before, and you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the guy that gets clipped in the video. As a kid, like, this was my dream as well. I wanted to be an international hockey player, I wanted to play for England, and like being able to live that dream is really cool. You get to write your own story as well. It all comes down to you in that sense. The amount of effort that you put in is what you get out. There are obviously times when you're tired that you don't feel like training, but you got to get out there on the pitch, put your best in. And there might be times that you go out and you really don't want to be out there. It can be like pouring down with rain. You're absolutely knackered. You slept awful the night before. But once you're out there, you've done the session, you feel so much better. As I said, a bit more of a chilled day, a rest day, so I woke up around 9. Today will be a bit more of an admin day, so replying to some emails, getting on top of footage. Already had a call this morning about some potential ideas sort of for the next 6 to 9 months, what that can look like. I've woken up as well, my legs are feeling better than I thought they would be. Good night's sleep's obviously helped that massively. Sleep for me massively affects my recovery and how I feel the next day. If I get a poor night's sleep, generally muscles feel tired, a bit more sore than usual. What I'm currently making now is breakfast for the next few days. It's going to be a mix of oats, some bananas and eggs mixed in with some yogurt and peanut butter and some frozen fruit. I'm actually going to fry the oats with the banana and eggs. It makes it taste way better. Meal prepping breakfast for me is a massive thing on training days. It just means I can come downstairs, pick up some food and eat. I don't have to worry about getting up earlier, making the food and all that faff. So I'll eat this first thing in the morning, and then when we get to train, I'll generally have a banana or a little carb shot as well, just for training, just to make sure I'm fueled enough. Then grab your favourite yogurt. This isn't my favourite, but just grab some yogurt. Almost forgot the best bit there as well. I'm going to get some frozen fruit, throw it in the microwave, heat it up, turn it into almost like a jam paste, and then throw that on the top. And then I'll just throw it in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning it'll be flipping fire, bro.
Friday morning involved getting some shots for some upcoming videos, paired with some abysmal acting, and then we're out on the pitch, finished off with some gym work, and that's the day.
That's a sexy shot. Good morning, sun is shining, it is a beautiful day. Plan for today, I have 2 shots I need to finish filming, get those done, then I'll go shopping. Yesterday didn't go as planned, I didn't manage to go shopping. The editing of the 2 videos that I wanted to do took pretty much all day. I was sat there from 10:30 I'd say until 7:30 at night trying to get this done, which wasn't ideal. Today I managed to go shopping, get everything in that I wanted to. All this veg here will be thrown into a bolognese. It's just an easy way of getting all my veg into one meal. Mushrooms, tomatoes, peppers, celery, carrots. Throw that all into a bolognese. Easy stuff, done. Don't have to worry about it. Something else I wanted to touch on is this black book here. What I use this for is reflections after training. If things have gone well, maybe they haven't gone so well, I'll just write a few notes in here. It's nothing major, it's not an essay. Literally 5 or 6 lines, just so I can look back, sort of see what I was feeling in that day, just to get it out of my head. I find that if I'm thinking about it too much, it constantly goes around, especially when I'm trying to sleep. So I can just get it into this notebook, get it onto paper, it tends to clear my mind up quite a bit. I actually find that I tend to use this more when things aren't going so well. When things are going well, I don't actually use this as much. I'm not as consistent as I would like to be with this, but I'm trying to improve. I've only started doing it recently, but it does seem to really help. On a slightly different note, I've signed a 3-year contract extension with Holcomb. Did my first year here, really enjoyed it, really good things. Season maybe didn't go quite the way we wanted it to, which gives us some learning points for next season. We signed some new players for next season as well, so really looking forward to that. Hopefully over the next few years we can really build a good squad, so keep your eyes out. Cheers guys.